Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We're about to head along to Ondra's Gift, which is the next area in Defiance Bay that we haven't had a look at yet. And we're looking for, the only real thing we're looking for is someone named AD. Apart from that, we're just exploring for just now. So, off to Ondra's Gift. Okay, Ondra's Gift. So let's have a look at this. Oh, this is another big area.
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves? Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Dyrwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranga Nui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
Okay, cool. Now, let's have a look around here. So we have the Salty Mast. I'm sure I've heard that before as somewhere to go. We've got Odda's house. We have Kulfik's house. We have an abandoned house. We have the Valian Trading Company. Maybe someone will have something to say there. Ramshackle House, Lighthouse, and then Hermitage Hills, the next area. Okay, cool. Let's head down to the tavern first, and whatever this is. Some kind of purple glowing thing in the water. Looks an awful lot like the same purple our Watcher stuff uses. Hermitage Hill claims another curious soul. Who are you? Remind all villagers to Defiance Bay that the hill is sealed for the city's protection. And furthermore, that trade with Iguathan artifacts is strictly forbidden. Okay. Who are you? Just a crier. Okay, so he just shouts out random things. Refugees. Oh, we can actually take what's in this box, which we will definitely do. A chicken. Okay, fine. Right. Let's head down here, see if there's anything cool down here that we want to look at. I definitely think this is a memory thing. So that's something I want to get at early. Sailor. Fair enough. Probably nothing interesting. Most of the interesting ones appear to be named. Nope, nothing back there. Okay, and we have a little thing that we can look at there. Okay, let's try and reveal this purple. It is a purple glowing thing that we can talk to. Okay, fair enough. We're going to head all the way down here first, I think. Yeah, I just want to head down the pier to see what's going on. What is this? This is surrounded by scattered planks. It isn't clear whether the skiff has been half built and abandoned or cannibalized for lumber. Okay, so maybe trading isn't going that well here. We already kind of knew that, I think, from the trader that we met on the way here. I'm hoping that we find something along here somewhere. Otherwise, there's no purpose to this being here. Ah, some Kickstarter characters. Great. Okay, cool. I want to talk to the purple, but I want to look at what the little magnifying glass was over here first, because I think that's probably going to be important. At least I imagine it would be. I don't remember where we heard the Salty Mast. It's probably one of our quests, or one of the books we had. Okay. Mud squelches underfoot, crabs scuttle out of the debris. Okay, let's talk to the purple. Where are we off to? Ooh! Grab his purse and go. Somebody's just been left for dead there. Okay, there's some bandits. Are we able to go down there? Oh, maybe we have to drain the lake or something to actually go in? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can help this noble. Hello. This noble's fancy clothes are ripped, and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Let's help him up. Thank you. He gasps as he rises. My head. What happened? He carefully dabs his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. I was just on my way to the club. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing on his scraped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rabble's never been this violent. Even a night with Illiqui isn't worth this. Oh. Oh, he's just... And then he walks away. That's fine. Illiqui. Now, we've heard that. Oh, wait, was Illiqui the one from the Far From Home quest? Oh, that's why we had to go to the Salty Mast, and we had to speak to Cyril. No. But this is... Okay, so this is the brothel. Okay. I want to go to this thing, which I guess wanted us to go down here. Can we go in the water? Oh, we can go in the water. Oh. So the bay's all kind of dried out. Okay. What is this? A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Let's reach towards it. New task, Brave Darren. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes the air around you. The soul can't touch you, but you feel it burn with feeble, uncontrollable rage. Calm down and show me what happened. The soul flickers. It ripples towards you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the ships at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the street around the salty mast. Women with painted faces weave between the men, stumbling in and out of the lamplight. Father's gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it's been a few hours. The man guarding the door only laughed when you tried to explain this. There's always a back door. In an alley, 2 men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's backed against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The men barely acknowledge you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in Abused Strays, in your hollowborn sister, that time father took her from her splintering cradle to the filled wash basin. You were brave that day. A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm, and a muddy boot sails towards your face. Then, everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It pulses with a question. Okay, so he died. You need to understand this and move on. Life is unfair. You wouldn't expect the next one to be any different. You did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. I think that we try and be nice to this child. We'll try and make it happier. We'll say you did a brave thing. The gods will reward you in the next life. Darren's soul absorbs this thought and ebbs into the ocean mists around the dock. Sagini draws up next to you. Are you alright? You looked like you'd almost lost your footing for a minute. Yeah. Feels that way when I see into the ether. She watches you quietly. You're really a watcher, aren't you? Once, in great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. She cocks her head. But I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not so sure. Yeah, I think we'll be happy with our abilities. It lets us find out answers to questions. We're very happy about that. My abilities are a blessing. Believe it or not, once I would have rejoiced to know that I'd been picked to travel far in search of something great. But even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. Can't say I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he gets a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. Kana grins. It hasn't worked so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirit said. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around a dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Let's take the dagger. The boy's hands are rigid in death, but as you pry the dagger free, it looks too large and too expensive to belong to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel.
Hey.
Let's see if we can find out who that dagger belongs to. Hopefully that will help this boy rest a little bit more easily. Interesting, because we can go along the... What are those? Animats. They're vessels. Okay. We got a rain blight, which is a spirit. I didn't really expect to find anything out here that we had to fight. Okay, you go right in here. I want you to cast Durant, cast accuracy buff on everybody. I want make sure that you're using a crossbow. And then I want the back. I want our wolf to go and attack. Let's attack this rain blight because we know that Durants can get rid of the vessels fairly easily. You two attack the rain blight. Which one's this? That's not the one I'm after. Sagini, attack the rain blight. And then we'll get... Is it Kana's the only one we haven't selected yet? Yeah, he can get the rain blight as well. Okay, I think we're all ready to go, except that Sagini should probably cast her ability on it. Yeah. There we go. Everybody ready? Let's go. Oh, there's some more animats as well, and some more rain blight. Okay, so everyone's got this buff. That's fine. We know that they have a high resistance to piercing damage. Okay, or a high damage reduction. And generally, they have a good damage reduction to everything. So Rain Blight is badly injured. Okay, we want to move forward a little bit, and then we want a Holy Radiance. So Holy Radiance. That should get some of the vessels down. Why are we over here? This was not what I wanted to do. I guess we got feared or something? Maybe. Let's switch to our sword, and then we're going to... I guess we'll just attack the Rainblight. Okay. Who have we got here? Edier, and Imowak. Imowak, you can continue attacking the Animat. Edier, you can try and knock over this Rainblight. Aloth, I think it might be time to use your lightning spells. Or your bounding missiles. So your lightning is just a line of electricity. Okay, I think I want the bounding spell. We'll cast it on the Animat. Okay. Kana, we're fine with what you're doing. We'll want Sagini to attack the Animat that her wolf is attacking. And Durance is casting Holy Radiance. You're casting your bounding missiles. I'm just checking everybody has a job. Yeah, okay. Go. Okay, Holy Radiance did alright. Some of them, I think it said they were immune, which is unfortunate. They're all a little bit low in health. Oh, he might be immune to the bounding. That's always a possibility. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so it's immune to Charmed, Confused, Disease, Dominated, Poison. Oh, so I guess one of those was tried to apply to it. Oh wait, was one of them knocked down? Was that where I saw the immune? Yeah, okay, the Rainblight is immune to being knocked down. They still took the extra damage from this, though. The Animats aren't immune to being knocked down, so we can knock them down. And Aloth has not yet cast his spell. Okay, go. Durance, where are you going? I don't really want you to move. What do you want to do? Warding Seal? Probably not. Let's see if he has anything useful to our, like, just straight away. Strengthens allies resolve, increasing the probability they'll land a critical hit. Maybe, not great. Lowers the enemy's melee accuracy and critical hit range. Maybe, but these don't seem like the kind that are going to have critical hits. I think what we want to do is we just want to ionic projection through them. Yeah, something like that, I think, is better. We're still fine fighting the Rainblight at the back. We're not great, but we're fine. There we go. Whole bunch of damage from the bounding missiles. Hadra Animate. Ooh, wow. That looks fairly strong. Let's cast another bounding missiles. Cast it at the Rainblight because it's high on health, so when it bounces, that way it will kill... Like, the low health ones might die before we can finish casting, basically. Durance? How big is your halt range? We could just tell this Adra Animate to halt. Okay, oh, it's ranged anyway. Oops, kind of a waste. Anything else we want to do? Barbs of Concentration maybe could be useful. Divine Terror probably not going to work. Well, this one lowers accuracy of all enemies in the air effect. It's not got a high chance of success. Okay, reducing the speed of all enemies. Is this a large effect? Not really. Problem is the enemies are a little bit too spread for area of effect things. Yeah, we're not really getting afflicted by anything too worrying. We just try and inflict burn damage if that'll work to them. They don't appear to be resistant to burning. Oh, the Rainblight's immune to piercing. Interesting. Is there anything we can do to that one at the back just to take him out? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I think that Durant maybe just wants to heal. Maybe not. I don't know. Durant can just attack for just now. Right, let's go. He's got an attack that works against him. Okay. You guys, I want you to attack the Animate as you're not hurting the Rainblight. I want you to also attack the Animate. We're probably not hurting the Rainblight either with ours, but luckily I think our blade does slashing as well, so we're fine on that. We could use Sunbeam. That's a possibility. Which will do, yeah, intense sunlight burning and potentially blinding those caught in the area of effect. Yeah, let's just try and is burn the one that we're against. Let's see how that works.
That's not very...
Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, all the spell effects are kind of clashing with each other. It's not good. Okay, the animate's going down. We need to get some health back, so what we should do is we should try and steal some energy from this one. There we go. We tried. Didn't really succeed, but that's fine. We could do Sunbeam again. Is it blinded? It is blinded. Let's just attack it. Wait, we can use our pledge ring to restore endurance. I think we want to do that twice, actually. Oh, we could use second wind as well. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. Everybody should attack. Yeah, let's everyone attack the Rain Blight for just now. I know that they won't all hurt it, but I think it's still fine. Kana actually has his 3 charges. So we're going to summon some skeletons over here. Okay. Is that it down? It looks like it's down. All of you go and attack that Rain Blight. You two attack that Rain Blight as well. Okay. Right, now we have all of ours up. We're going to switch back to our crossbow for ourselves. Grab everybody and attack this one Adra animate. Okay, do we still have a knockdown? We don't. I think we'll be fine without it though.
A good shot with this.
We have so many of us that it should be working. He has a lot of resistances though. Is there anything we want to do with that? Probably not. I'm trying to see if there's anything that in particular that could help against his resistances. Like a lower resistances thing, but I don't think we have that. Nope, no lower resistances. I guess we'll get him to burn. And then we will also try and burn with our rest one. Because I think we're taking a rest after this anyway, because the amount we've used. You don't have much to do. You can stick with your ranged. You don't have much to do. Yeah, okay. Let's just try and hit it. Yeah, we're getting some good burning going on it. We did do Divine Mark there. Let's try using our Ionic Projection as well. Okay, we got a blind on. We should definitely use that again. Just keep hitting it with that same spell. Okay. How are you doing? Use your Ionic Projection again. We got it. Okay. Ooh. We leveled up.
Hey.
Whew. That was a tough fight. We got a whole bunch of Gwathan shields, which are alright. Some bindings, some animate armor, some daggers. The Adra itself had awakened Adra. A vibrantly hued piece of Adra still humming with energy. Interesting. Grab that. And we'll also grab the primal water. Is that everything? Oh, and whatever this is. It is a Gwathan scepter spike. Looks at the top portion of a scepter. The short spiraled spike at one end attaching for the finale. Okay, we'll grab it. It's the quest item. Right, now we got a whole bunch there that we need to look at. I think the first one that we're going to do is we're going to look at our journal, because we definitely got some new things there. So we were fighting animates. Yes. Animates were initially created to serve as guardians for royal tombs. The earliest creators bound the souls of their strongest warriors and servants to intricate sculptures made of various materials in accordance with the rank of the soul captured within. As knowledge of the technique for this process became more widespread, powerful animancers started creating their own animates to serve as personal guardians using whatever weapons and materials lay at hand. Animates can only be created through the use of loyal souls that hold a powerful dedication to protecting their charges. While the ritual to create them can still be performed upon unwilling subjects, a lack of resolve in a participant's soul can result in abominations which immediately attempt to destroy themselves in a violent manner, often inflicting collateral damage in the process. Even successful creations remain vulnerable to the onset of doubt, and most animate creators take great care not to allow such doubts to manifest. Okay. And we also got a spirit, but I think we've... Oh, Rainblight's a new one, actually. Okay, it's a whole thing by itself. These amorphous clouds rapidly swirl with violent energy. Within the maelstrom, dozens of humanoid shapes materialize and vanish within an instant. Faces scream in silent agony while their hands desperately clutch and claw at the air around the mass. Beowicks, spirit winds as these storms are known, often create blights. If souls are ripped free of bodies and caught in the center of a storm, they may become stuck together and bonded with any other elemental substances in the maelstrom. They are pure chaos and confusion, and destroying them is considered a mercy to the souls trapped within. Experimenting with blight creation is yet another questionable activity that has earned animancers a bad reputation in many circles. Some see it as dangerous and inhumane, others see it as a means to an end. The creation of blights is an accusation many fearful kith level at animancers. So likely there's an animancer kind of working around here. Okay, cool. Next thing that we're going to do is, because I have just remembered it, we do actually have some books in our bag we never read last time. Midwife's Memoirs. My mother lived every note of life's song. Bringing me into this world was her last verse. For this my father scorned me and abandoned me, and for this very fact my town's midwife and adherent of Helia raised me as her own. When I came of age, I learned that Helia visits us on the screams of women in childbirth, and when a woman dies, giving life to her child, the soul is carried away and reborn as an avian attendant of Helia's court. Through the miracle of the Queen of Birds, my mother has been with me, watching over me my entire life. I wear the fetish charms of the Cloud Singer, the bird I dreamt my mother became. My feathery trinkets look gaudy and unbecoming, but is a signal fire to women in need that I am trained midwife. Blessed by Helia and living every note of life's song, the Queen of Birds wills us to shepherd new life into the world, and not, as other gods often desire, to end it. A follower of Magrum once mocked my faith, saying I worshipped paintbrushes and birds, piddling things beneath the gods. I do not resent the other gods and the brutal necessities they must oversee, but it is not language, love, the arts, creativity that separates us from simple beasts. Helia allows us to rise above our savage, feral selves. I am often amused that, upon seeing our holy aviaries, visitors frequently ask, "This is nice, but where's the real Temple of Helia?" Perhaps they think hallowed ground requires unoppressive stoneworks and ceilings that hide the sky. They do not realize that the Bird Queen stands not on ceremony. She makes herself manifest in the music of birds and the beauty of the ubiquitous open sky. Helia prefers the worship of two children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us, and yet so much. We are charged to live every note of life's song. It surprises me how many fail to embrace this divine calling. Okay. And Idir customs. Idir is a country rich with custom, and they are known for their strict adherence to them. Their customs run the gamut, from grand celebrations like the Feast of Fires to mundane superstitions such as the ways to avoid self-addiction. This volume will focus primarily on the bigger celebrations, as no one knows how to throw an extravagant party quite like an Idirian. The Feast of Feasts. The biggest and most important of the Idirian customs is the Feast of Feasts. This week-long celebration happens in the first week of Fonestu, Deep Summer, and is dedicated to honouring the life of the first Foinicoin. Each day of the week is devoted to some aspect of the Foinicoin's life, and there are very specific dishes to be served at each meal. The Feast of Feasts originally began as a festival celebrating the birth of the Foinicoin's first son, and soon became a yearly occurrence during the first week of his birthday. Currently, Idirians simply use it as an excuse for a party and pull out all the stops in order to outdo the previous year. At least you wonder, as I did, which Foinicoin is honoured during the Feast of Feasts. It is always the current Foinicoin, for each Foinicoin is the first and only Foinicoin. Sweet Treat. A special custom that those are at some point during the feast. A special custom that arose at some point during the Feast of Feasts. Sweet Treat started as a way to keep children occupied so parents could dine in peace. While it's still used today, significance has been added to it. Each treat is placed in a container, usually small metal boxes, and hidden somewhere in the property. After everything has been hidden, the small children are sent out to find the treasures. It is said now the hidden treats represent the Glenfathan artifacts, and the children are the explorers, bring back riches to their new and rightful owners. Carnival of the Mask. When the original colonists for Adir travelled to the new lands to found the Dyrwood in the name of the Idirian Foinicoin, they encountered the Glenfathan people. The Carnival of the Mask celebrates this meeting. Originally, it was merely a formal reenactment, as a play, of the tensions between the Glenfathans and the Idirian settlers, but it has since evolved into much more than that. Participants choose sides and come dressed in elaborate outfits depicting which group they have decided to align themselves with, Iderians, or Glenfathans. Everyone attends a masquerade ball. This party replaces any semblance of the play that was presented. Winter's End. Winter's End was never anything more than an excuse for a celebration. It hasn't changed in all the years it existed in Adir. It takes place during the winter's dusk and lasts all 3 days. People use the time to reflect on the year, celebrate their lives, and remember the dead, especially those who have passed in the recent year. Okay, interesting. So, next thing, we need to level up. We have enough experience. So, what are we going to put points into? I still like putting points into mechanics, and then we have 1 point spent over. That seems fine. Class unlocks. We get a new thing, and we have new options. We have a ton of new options. Let's see what we got. We have Vicious Fight. Oh wait, this is actually talents, not class unlocks, but that's fine. Vicious Fighting. 10% of hits converted into crits. Could be useful. So it modifies Dirty Fight. Do we even have Dirty Fighting? Or is Dirty Fighting is a passive. Okay. A passive talent that can be added to character with bonus gained autumn. Oh, that's not what I wanted to actually know what Dirty Fighting was. Oh, there it is. So it converts 10% of hits to crits. And this one just adds another 10%. That's not bad. Shadowing Beyond allows the character to temporarily turn invisible. Characters cannot detect invisible characters. Attacks made from invisibility automatically count as a sneak attack. Could be useful, but it's only 2 per rest, so I'm not that interested right now. Backstab? Yeah. This one is when we attack from stealth, we get extra stuff. Which isn't so much backstab, but nah, I'm not interested. And the rest of these are basically cross-classing. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm not against them, like, straight away, but there's nothing that I'm seeing here that I really want. The wounding shot, maybe, could be useful. So this one allows us to, like, hobble someone with an attack. Could be useful. I don't think we want any of those. Let's see what else we got. We got Marksman. We have been using our crossbow a lot. That could be useful. What else have we got? We've got Savage Attack. That gives us extra melee damage. Lowers accuracy. Don't want that one at all because that lowers our crit chance because accuracy goes into crit. Envenom Strike. This one just gives us extra attack, like Envenom for attacks. It's 3 per rest, so it sounds kind of bad. Gunner's alright as well. Increase our reload speed, which is, well, decrease our reload speed, which is good. This one increases the damage done by implements. Yeah, that we don't really have that. Two-handed style, not interested. Beast Slayer, not interested in any of those right now. Gives us more chance of interrupting. Could be alright. Lowers attack speed and gives us damage reduction bypass. Could be very useful, actually. If we're going for just very accurate, very strong single strikes, that could be a useful thing. Penetrating Shot is the same thing there. These two seem like things we might want. Bloody Slaughter. 20% of hits convert to crits against targets with low endurance. That gives us kind of an execute, which could be fine. Defense. Hold the line, not useful. Reflex, Fortitude. I don't really see a great need for any of these right now. Okay, what's this one? This one gives us deflection, lowers attack speed. Not really interested. Don't want shield and weapon and shield style. Graceful retreat. Don't really want. Deflection. Don't really want. Utility. Fast runner. Makes us go faster. Alright. Deep pockets. Not useful right now. Armor's bearer. Not useful right now. Shot on the run. Minus 20% ranged recovery when moving. So we can kind of shoot and then run away. And then like move while reloading, I think. Okay. Scion of the Flame gives extra damage, it gives us damage reduction against things and increases damage if we do it. Okay, not that interested. Quick switch means that we switch between weapons quicker. Not that interested. This one just gives us a bunch of health per rest, but that's only going to be useful if we're kind of running out of camping supplies. And Field Triage is kind of the same thing. I think we want the offensive one. I think we really want... I think Penetrating Shot's the most useful right now. It just gives us straight up just 5 DR bypass. And that means that we'll be able to attack... We'll be able to do more damage to a lot more things and we'll be able to use our crossbow more effectively. We'll get the melee one later, I think. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Let's keep heading along here. In theory, everyone else should be leveling up soon as well. Yeah, I want to head down here. Is this a way to somewhere? Or is there nothing along here? Not that worried if there's nothing along here, but... Oh, we can't even walk along there. Oh, okay. Let's put it on fast mode. And this way is just another way up. We don't want to take that right now. Oh, and more fighting. I didn't really mean to keep going that fast along there if there was fighting. That's fine. Edier's at the back, unfortunately. We want to move along here. Well, that's Nagini, actually. We want to stay exactly where you are. Want you to move back. Want the wolf to go in. Want you to stay there. Want Durant to... I didn't take my rest. Oh dear. Half everyone's accuracy, I think. There we go. There we go. No, don't move over there afterwards. I wanted Nagini. I wanted to just control what she was doing. Wolf, I want you to attack the Adra Animate. I want you there, Edier, to go and attack the Rain Blight. I want Nagini to attack the Adra Animate with her hobbling shot, or whatever it's called. I want Kana to shoot it. We want to shoot it. And we want... well, if we're going to take a rest after this, we might as well use some of our abilities. Let's use our lance on it. I think that'll do fine. Okay, and Durant, I know what I want you to do now. I want you to cast your crit ability on everybody as well. Or at least the back line.
Lava will be on seek.
That should be fine. Everyone's got extra crit. Now I want you to run in. Start hitting the animate. And then use your Holy Radiance, which will do extra damage because these are vessels. Right. Our wolf is very low. What are we doing here? We're attacking the Rain Blight, that's fine. Our back group all attacking the Adra Animate. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Except for a Loth, which we should get another spell going. If that worked alright. Doesn't seem to do too badly. Let's do it again. Yeah, okay. That should have lowered some of their health, but not by an awful lot. Right. Durant. Anything else I can cast with you? I'll just increase our damage a little bit. We lowered their fortitude and stuff. Well, that's only going to lower 1. Oh, okay. I don't know. Increasing their concentration and will bonus is not that useful. I guess we'll just give ourselves at least, yeah, we'll give the kind of front line a little bit of extra damage reduction. Or
I have them.
The ability to take more damage. Basically. There we
That's
go.
not very helpful.
Everyone's still attacking the Adra Animate. You need to attack the Rain Blight to stop it doing stuff. Back group, all on the Adra Animate. There we go. Wolf is down, which is unfortunate. Durant is in trouble. He needs to... Ooh, I don't even know what he needs to do. Maybe just a zone of defense for ourselves. Okay. I want you there to use your slick on them. Yeah, you can use your slick on the back lot of them and try and get them to knock all fall over. I think we want to... Oh, we've got penetrating shot. Oh, we didn't even have it on. Oh, it's a modal. I didn't quite realize that. Okay, let's go attack the Adra Animate with our sword. Let's definitely try and blind it. Sagini, you're fine attacking it as well. Okay.
Ready, watcher.
These are fine, but not great for us.
That's not very helpful.
Some of them were immune, but some of them fell over, which is nice. Sagini, you need to switch to your second weapon set and start attacking. Have you done 3? You've done 3. We're against it's melee versus melee now. I want you to switch to your sword. And then I want you to cast skeletons back here. Okay. Skeletons, go.
This is all very
Did he cast them? Oh, he got it cancelled, I think. Cast it. There we go. A Loth should be attacking the Adra Animate. Durance is down. You go attack the Adra Animate. Okay. Well, everybody who isn't Adir should be attacking the Adra Animate right now. Oh, except for you, Sagini, you should be attacking the Rain Blight, because otherwise you'll get hurt. You can't use your second wind. Why not? She just can't use it for some reason. Interesting. Edier seems to be fine just tanking them all for just now. Yeah. It's just because he has a lot of damage reduction, it's hard to actually get a hit in that does something, you know, tangible. Maybe we'll try and miss Necrotic Lance again? Not great, but it's alright. It does a significant amount of damage each time we cast it. So, okay. Rainblight's still there, Adra Animate's still there, we're still tanking. Don't really want to, but we're still tanking. Our skeletons are all hitting it. All we need is... We have enough attacks that if we get a crit at some point, we can do it. Okay. I think we can raw damage it down, actually. Yeah. Let's try our raw damage on it. Edier is still holding those 3 down. Okay, it's near death. Try it again. One more time. You have another 3, Kiana? Yeah, I guess we'll do this explosion thing. Kind of like that.
Following
Yeah, that works. Hopefully that works fine. You went down, okay. We got 1 down. I want you to switch to your melee weapon, start just attacking this Rain Blight. You two also attack it. Oh wow, we found out a whole bunch about it. It's immune to electricity, maybe? Definitely immune to piercing. Got less resistance to frost, so it's weak to frost and crushing. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's immune to everything he's trying to do. Edier is down. Try hitting it with your grimoire. With you, this is your only weapon. You could use your fists always. That is an option. I think we're going to try using a spell on this one. Take a scroll. Yeah, that got rid of a Rain Blight straight away. Can you kind of distract them so that we can get whatever his name is, a Loth off these ones? I want you to use your second wind just to buff yourself up again. Right. And we... There's not a lot we can get you to do other than that currently. You could switch back to your rod, but I think we want to try and disengage. It worked, okay. Switch to your weapon, attack the Rain Blight. Okay, Kanna's doing alright. Kanna's got 2 chance down. Oh right, our weapon's actually doing work against them. I want you to attack this Rain Blight. Kanna, I want you to hit them with your sword. Okay. We got that Rain Blight down. Good. You two attack... Well, you attack this one. And then we'll get Edier to attack this one. Try and knock it over. And we'll get a Loth to attack the same one as Kanna. Okay. Okay, a Loth, we need to move you out of whatever that is. Attack this one. Try and knock him over. Okay. See what happens. Didn't work, but it should go down soon. Right. I think we want to move a Loth around and just try and get a spell in. Okay, stay back, stay back. Something like that. And Kanna now has 3, so Kanna can cast his spell again.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Ghost Blades on him. That seemed to do something. How do they feel about fire? They seem fine with fire. Like, they don't seem great with fire. Let's use that again.
Yes.
Right. See what happens.
Aztec birth and wrath.
That's one down. Okay. Go and attack it. I want to see where they move before I decide what spell I'm casting. I'm going to cast fire again.
Aztec birth and wrath. Curses.
Okay, the anime is still badly injured. We have no more spells. Yes,
This
just hit
isn't
it.
working.
You are the only one with spells that could possibly do anything. You're kind of out of them right now. You could try Jolting Touch. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Jolting Touch. I know it's near death, but I think it's worth it. Just to make sure that we don't fall.
Alright then.
Whew. That was close.
Hey.
That was very close. Let's pick up all of our loot. Okay, which there is a lot of. And we got Edier leveling up there. Just Edier. Oh, Edier and a Loth. Okay. We have this box. Let's pick up what's in the box. And I think... Can we rest here? Camping is not allowed in this area. Okay. Let us level up Edier. Let's do that first. So we need athletics and survival. I think we're just leveling them up at the same time. That gives them the extra damage reduction in survival, which is very nice. For his talent, we can give him an extra knockdown. We give him Wary Defender, which modifies Defender. So +5 all defenses except deflection. Okay. That's good. So this one gives us extra enemies, but lowers his deflection. This one just gives him more defenses overall. This is kind of what we're using him for. We give him weapon and shield style, which gives them shield deflection. And also applies the shield deflection bonus to reflex. That actually sounds really good. Let's do that. That sounds much better. Is that kind of shores up his deflection side of things. A lot. Let's level you up. Now, we're going to go lore again, because that's really all we want you to know. Oh, and you get new spells. Ooh. You get new level 3 spells. What have we got? Arcane Dampener. This one suppresses beneficial effects. Got one that lowers people's speeds. This one drains. I think we already got some of these that we can get for free as well. Well, not for free, but for like a couple hundred copper. This one reduces damage reduction, deflection, and concentration on one. That could be really useful. Minor Blights could also be useful. Creates a ball of energy in the caster's hand that could be thrown at an enemy, causing lots of damage to anyone caught in the area of effect, and they were replenished until the spell ends. Ooh, okay. This one gives him extra deflection. This one gives him corrode damage on something. Okay. I think exposed vulnerabilities is probably the best out of our options, like overall. This one's great under certain circumstances, so that seems good. Then us. Bonus first level, second level spell, not that interested. Arcane Veil gives just a lot of deflection for a short time. Not that interested. Penetrating Blast. Modifies Blast. Okay, so that's our little kind of raw damage pew. And this one makes it go through... Wait, maybe this isn't our raw damage. What is Blast? This is crush damage. Passive. Okay. Oh, is this the thing? I think this thing might be the thing that happens when we use our rod to attack. It then has a little area of effect around it. And this one just means that it has more DR bypass. That seems good. It means that our basic attack isn't bad. Okay.
Hey.
Let's go and rest. I don't know where we want to rest, but not here would seem like a good choice. I think maybe we want to go back to the previous area to rest, because I don't want to go into the Salty Mass just yet, although I'm sure it'll be a fine inn. I just don't want to have to deal with that. Like, if there's a fight in there, I think we would die, so that doesn't seem good. Right, go and get to that thing. Okay, we are finished our rest, and we actually have our stronghold. It popped up again. So we finished our wall, so we have a lot more defenses. Nothing new to report, nothing new to report. Let's just keep improving our walls right now, I think. That seems like the best way to go about this. It costs a lot of copper to do these things, but I think it's fine. Woodland Trails, upgrading them will grant Constitution Athletics bonus when resting back at home. Okay. Not that worried about all that. I just want our walls done first. Main keep's not that bad. It would put us up to 10 defense and 6 prestige, which I'm assuming the idea is to keep your defense above your prestige, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll do that one. Yeah, especially as a lot require main keep, and we don't have it anymore.
Hey.
Right, let's head out. There was somewhere else in this area, actually, I wanted to go to. So,
I'll
previously...
grant you that animancy has had its failures, Bal Reach among them. But does that warrant attacks on innocent practitioners? Superstitious kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the Law College.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
Okay. Well, we are at somewhere that we didn't go to last time. House Domenel, which we were looking for someone who was AD. I think that the house that's right next door to the house that was getting robbed, last name D, there's a high chance this is who we're looking for. So, let's head on inside. Okay, we have Domenel Dorman. Nobody else.
All right, then.
Hello. The burly house guard eyes you warily. I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Domenel? Tell me about House Domenel. It's an old but respected family. Much of Defiance Bay's prosperity is due to Domenel business activities. Now, do you have any further business here? Well, I found a letter that might be of interest to someone here. I see. Right this way. Okay. I mean, I don't trust this for 1 second.
You ever feel underdressed?
A little bit, yes, dear. This will be who we're looking for. The wine rack contains a wide selection of vintages. Oh, it's not important. Okay. Hello. A young man leans against an expensive-looking glass cabinet. He holds a jewel-studded goblet in one hand and an ornate pistol in the other. He grins with wine-stained lips.
Our doormen seem to think it important that you meet with me. Speak.
I found a note that may interest you. As Abrakan reads the letter, his curious smile fades and the page crumples in his grip. His twisted lips are as cold and dark as the amethyst lining his cup.
You'd better explain yourself. And quickly.
Well, I was attacked in a house in Copper Lane. I found this letter after I finished my assailants. Wine splatters the mirror-smooth tiles as Abrakan hurls the goblet. He smashes the carved handle of his pistol into the antique cabinet next to him. The man standing nearest look back from Abrakan back to you, their hands ready over their weapons. Criminal indeed. No one should waste a good red like that. Edir whispers to you, maybe you should pay him a compliment. Help patch things up.
You've killed my men and cost me. But I'll give you one chance to make up the loss.
You may have to overcome certain complications. Complications, or is that a word? Complications? I'm not sure. I've seen that before. I'll need to look that up. But you'll finish the job I gave my men. Okay, sure. Bracken's eyes widen and he pushes away from the cabinetry.
Oh, nicely done. Now, give it to me, and I'll see that you're duly compensated.
As you wish.
A rare prize indeed. Take this. You've earned it. My father, Gedmar, will be pleased to learn that I've acquired such a gem. And an ally. Go and speak with him upstairs. He's been looking for someone with your skill.
Tell the guards you're a distant cousin. He winks. They'll understand. I have questions. And I have no answers. There's nothing else. Be on your way. Oh. Okay, we got some more level ups. Cool. And we got a new quest line. I knew it was right to do it this way. Before we level up, I want to talk to... Oh, those are servants. Oh, okay, they're not important. Taxes collecting. All earnings will lost to bandits, it says here. Oh. Okay. That's not good. I don't know where we're getting taxes, though. Ooh. Okay. Nothing really interesting here. This is just the stove, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, the knives. The knives are warm from the heat in the oven. They look absurdly sharp. So the point, I guess that's suggesting they're maybe not used for cooking. Okay. Either that or they're very insistent about, or like they're very, I'm trying to think the right word, very picky about how sharp their knives are, or, I don't know. Anyway, let's level everyone up before I lose the ability to speak altogether. Survival and lore, I think, here, or we were also doing athletics. Survival we want to put up so we can get accuracy bonus versus creature type, I think. Oh no, it was the healing multiplier we were doing. We'd have to go all the way around. I think we're fine with survival being where it is. I think lore and then maybe athletics next level. Class unlock. Interdiction. Condemns the feast foes, dazing any enemies that enter the area of effect. Could be useful. Inspired Flame. So this one gives accuracy with the sword or arquebus. Alright, not that interested. And grants lesser burst of summer flame, which just does some burn damage. Alright. Aggrandizing Radiance. So this one modifies Holy Radiance, so it lowers the healing that you would receive. It gives you Might, Constitution, Dexterity, Perception, Intellect, Resolve, and Move Speed instead. Oh, okay. And that's once per encounter still. So that could be interesting. If we want to have it as a buff thing, we tend to use it at the start of a fight anyway. That could be really useful. Inspiring Radiance. So this one just gives everyone accuracy as well. Ooh. I quite like this one, Aggrandizing Radiance. I think that's really cool. Let's go with that. Right, next one we have is Kana. So Kana, we want to just push up his lore, I think, and then his athletics. There we go. Class unlocks. Ooh, we got new phrases. So at the sound of his voice, the killers froze stiff. Oh, this is spells we can cast. Oh, okay. So this is second level spells. So 4 phrases, we could do paralyze enemies in the area of effect. Ginris slew the beast, but soon faced its kin. This one is summons worms. So another summon. This one summons will-o-wisps. This one says, this one gives you a cone ability that terrifies enemies. This one gives people resistances against things that might hold them still. Okay. A cone. This one charms an enemy. Ooh. Oh, charms enemies in a cone. Very interesting. What's the chance of that happening? Accuracy versus will. Okay. And this one is rejoice my comrades 2 fingers of daylight. So this one is restores endurance and grants immunity to frightened and terrified. That's quite a bit of endurance. I like the idea of an AoE charm though. Right, and talents, beloved spirits. This one modifies ancient memory, which means that once per encounter, while we're chanting, we get ancient memory. Once per encounter, it must be chanting. Area of effect radius from the caster gives endurance, but it's a passive that can only happen once per encounter. Does that mean the healing only happens once per encounter, or I'm kind of confused actually about why it says passive once per encounter? Because I don't know. This one means it gives more endurance, or wait, that seems to suggest it gives less endurance. Improves the chanter's connections to soul fragments and employ increase in ancient memory's healing capacity. Or does it just give it extra endurance? I'm not entirely sure with that one actually. I think we might want to do something like two-handed style, to be honest, just give him extra damage with his sword. Or actually, there was one I was looking at with the was it Gunner? Yeah, it's Gunner, because he has a really long reload speed, so that could be really useful. Let's do that. Let's give him Gunner. Okay, cool. And then we have Sagini. Sagini, we want to put hers in survival, I think, and then stealth every second level. That's fine. And then Vicious Companion. This one gives her damage and reduction with each hit for the animal companion. This one is an accurate wounding shot. So a wounding shot is more accurate, so more chance to crit. Companion's more resilient. Right, so we have the different companion ones. We don't really want to do any of those. So let's have a look at her offensive. we're going for a kind of crit build with her as well. So I think we already took the one that gives her a lot of crit. We could do reload speed, which seems very useful for her because she seems to do that quite a lot. Well, she needs to do that quite a lot. We could do penetrating shot as well, because that would do quite a lot of damage if it was a crit that went through DR. But I think Gunner is really useful for her. Right, and that's that one done. And that should be all of those. And I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.